Welcome to Wise Beyond Bitcoin, where you come for education, analysis, and opportunities in cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. My name is Lucas.
My name is Ryan.
And we'd love to share with you not just blockchain and crypto news, market news. Of course, this is in the blockchain crypto realm. And this is not financial advice. This is just educational, edutainment, entertainment, educational information. We do your own due diligence, your own research. And without further ado, let's get right into this. The title of this article that you pulled up, Ryan, you found this. You want to go into it a little bit?
Yeah, this is called Panther protocol. That's the name of the protocol where this article is discussing. It's a new protocol that's going to help secure confidentiality and privacy in crypto transactions. So let's talk about the problem before we get to the solution. So with blockchain being an open ledger or a distributed ledger, it is an innovation, but there's a privacy flaw, or I wouldn't say flaw, but vulnerability. And the vulnerability is that organizations with or any individuals even with tools and expertise in computers, they can easily analyze blockchain data and they can come up with detailed insights and details about what other people are doing. And so there's a privacy question. And as you know, and that is what it is. We don't need to talk too much about that, but privacy, not just from the government, but from other actors as well. Other private actors could be hostile. So, there's a lot of various reasons why privacy is valuable. So Panther protocol is creating a way to send crypto assets, any crypto asset, privately end to end. So that's encrypting it on both sides. And what they're doing is they're creating confidential clones of the real assets that they represent. So as you know, with blockchains, you can't send Bitcoin to an ETH address, and you can't send ETH to Bitcoin, and you can't send something on the Monero protocol or on Polygon or whatever to ETH. Like, these things are all their own separate ecosystems. So with what they're doing in order to bring these assets into communication, they're solving one problem, which is just that, the interoperability problem. And they're doing it through essentially a synthetic asset, which is very similar to what Synthetics does, which is another DeFi protocol. But they're basically creating a Z asset, which will be the equivalent of your Bitcoin or your ETH or whatever. So it's an asset on their network. And then this synthetic version, which will be collateralized one-to-one with the actual assets they represent, that synthetic asset can be routed confidentially through the Panther network. And then you can use that in DeFi, you can send it, you can, various things. And I don't want to jump the gun but this is an important part here, is that next year in Q1, Panther is going to introduce the first version of a privacy cross-chain DEX, which is a decentralized exchange. A DEX doesn't ever take custody of your tokens. You always retain custody in your own wallet. Whereas like with Coinbase or KuCoin or any other centralized exchange, you're transferring your coins from your personal wallet into their exchange wallet. And there's issues with that. If, hacks, there's all kinds of liabilities and risks that can come out of that.
And what makes it even more innovative, pardon me, brother.
That was it.
What makes it even more innovative, it's not just your typical DEX, like on Uniswap, which only allows you to exchange between ERC20 tokens on Ethereum. It's a cross-chain, a privacy cross-chain DEX. This is huge for blockchain and crypto. I mean, you're going to start seeing videos and people talking about this over the next few.
Right, because a cross-chain DEX itself is innovative.
Absolutely.
Right? That's already an innovative thing.
Absolutely.
But now we're throwing in a privacy layer on top of it, end-to-end encryption. I mean, this is we don't want to be too emotional or too excited, but this is really cool. This is something to get you excited in crypto.
If you've been in crypto for years, then people have foreseen this being a problem many years out, because starting with Bitcoin, it's like, oh, okay, well, this is great, but it's a public ledger, which means once someone has your address, boom, with just a little bit of computing power, you can find any transaction someone's ever made and go down the line. So, and you mentioned this earlier, how many people would, they do the synthetic asset, right? And it's actually a common technique to bridge between different blockchains. The difference, and another thing that makes Panther protocol so innovative and so invaluable to cryptocurrency. In the past, if you wanted to put Bitcoin on Ethereum, you would have to go through a protocol like REN BTC, which is great. They do a great job, but they're still centralized. REN, and so if something happens to the REN bridge, or if the REN company gets contacted and says, well, we're going to need some information on these addresses, well, then there you go. I mean, it's a point of failure. But when you look at decentralized protocols, there's an added layer of security and strength there. So now I'm super excited about Panther protocol. It's definitely serving an invaluable, it's bringing a valuable service to blockchain and crypto. People take for granted how much they expect privacy in their day-to-day lives. You know, nobody knows how much cash you have in your pocket.
Right. No.
So
none of their business.
And take a look at what just happened. We just did a video not that long ago on
the
Pandora
papers. Yeah.
Right. Pandora papers. So there are institutions out there that are not out for your best interest. They're not there to protect the common person. They're actually there to protect the assets and the value of well, what's called the elite in that paper, but the men and women who have more authority and positions of power in those relative jurisdictions, right?
Go ahead.
I was just
gonna say, yeah, continue.
I was just going to mention Panther protocol. When you look at a project, you always want to look at the team, the developers behind it, right? And Oliver Gale, a well-known entrepreneur and experienced technologist, and Dr. Anish Mohammed, a cryptographer and ZK proofs expert. I mean, there are only so many experts in ZK proofs alive today, right? And
that's a small group,
small group of ZK proofs experts out there, and one of them is on the team here. We talked about kind of the why and what's going on. Let's take a look. What is this? Designed to ensure complete confidentiality of transactions. Do you see anything else?
It's just kind of restating that it's going to be a sophisticated system that'll have complete confidentiality. And I guess this is going to be turning on the fact that it's a Z asset. It's, they're not recreating a layer on Bitcoin or on Ethereum. This is its own asset, right? In its own chain. So yeah, I mean, and they've created apparently a code that is completely confidential. So yeah, this is going to be great. And as the regulation heats up, as the debate and the discussion, and as those laws evolve and change, things like this will become more valuable as time goes on.
Absolutely.
That's my main point.
Couldn't come at a better time. Q1 of 2022. That's just a few months away. That's right around the corner. Yep. I'm excited. There's a lot, blockchain technology, crypto is a fast evolving space. It's very innovative. Well, like any technology, computers, cell phones, you have to stay on top of it. But if you like this kind of news and you like to support our channel, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, hit that alert. We are looking to pump out a lot more short videos. We do a live stream every Monday. If you'd like to become more involved and interactive, or just drop us a message. And if you have a project you'd like us to look at, there's so much more in the space than we could ever see ourselves. We look forward to any comments, any ideas you'd like to share. We might even bust out a little video on it to help others. This is all about sharing knowledge, educational information. We've got some donation links below if you'd like to help support our channel and see it grow. We also have Ryan's birthday month addresses down if you want to give him some special TLC. What else? Did I miss something, brother?
No, that's it. We got it all on this one.
Until the next time.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful day and namaste.